Back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Luke Londo of Novi Hockey. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Just tell me how the season's going for you guys so far.
Um, it's not the best start. I think we could done a little better, but I think it's also a experience in that aspect. I think it's better to lose now than down the road. And I think just the key takeaways from the game is we got to keep our composure and that we just need to get better and learn from that.
Yeah. So also just kind of talk about like how you've kind of grown as a player this year, just on and off the ice.
I think I've on the ice, I think I've like tried to be, just pass more, get block shots more, get more shots on net and just off the ice be a better teammate in general, whether that's helping kids out and yeah, just in that type of stuff.
Yeah. So just like I know that obviously Novi's seen a lot of coaches in the past few years. Of course, Dane got hired this year. What's he been like to work with, and what's it like to have him as your coach?
I think he's a good fit for Novi. He pushes us hard to be like the best we can be. And I think just in general, like learning from him is gonna help me out a lot in life as well as in hockey.
Yeah. Um, what position do you for I should probably ask what for people that don't know, what position do you play?
I play defense.
Okay. As a defenseman, how do you feel like what were some of the things that you really decided that you really wanted to improve at this summer and into the fall and heading into the season?
I think my main are just my gap control and getting shots on net from the blue line, walking the blue line and making sure that the shots are on net.
Yeah. Um, really just what's it like to be one of the leaders on this team? I know you're only a junior, but what's it like to have that responsibility with you?
I think it's a, good role for me. I like to lead a lot of people, and I think it's also going to be a good opportunity for me to learn like in hockey as well as in life. So yeah.
Yeah. Um, so just kind of tell me like what has it been like just to just to really play for Novi? What are the biggest things that you've learned? What have you learned this season? What's the biggest thing you've learned this season?
Probably that we just need to, in tight games, we got to keep our composure. That's what's been killing us lately. We haven't even not being able to control what we can't control, as our coach says a lot. And I think that's what's been the killer lately.
Yeah. How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
I get a good meal in before the game, get to the rink a few hours before, and I like to really visualize like what I'm gonna be doing on the ice, as well as stretching out and stuff like that.
Yeah. Um, okay, so what's on Luke's playlist for a game?
Um, Lots of Drake, got Jimmy Cooks. It's just lots of Drake.
Okay. Um, okay, so what are some of the things that you think about like right before a game?
I just think like what I can contribute to the team to make sure that we get the win and like what I can control, what I can work on, and like I just think of what winning in the past felt like and how it would feel to win the next game.
Okay. All right. Let's of course big week coming up. You got
Yep.
Livonia, travel to Livonia Stevenson, and then you're back out in Livonia for the Adam Mitchell showcase when you guys play Cranbrook. What's that going to be like?
Cranbrook and Stevens are two really good teams. It's going to be a good competition for us, but I think we'll be able to stick in those games. And as long as we work as hard as we can and do what we need to do, I think those will be good games to play in.
All right. All right, Luke, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
All right.
Favorite who's your favorite player growing up?
Probably Nathan McKinnon.
Okay. Okay, so who is Best moment from your hockey career.
Probably last year when we beat Hancock up north.
Yeah. Um, favorite let's see. Favorite thing, just favorite thing to do outside of school, outside of hockey.
Um, I like golfing a lot. I've been doing that recently, or in the summer at least. I also play a lot of video games, and I like the cars. I like cars a lot too.
Um, also, what is favorite movie?
Probably grown ups.
Favorite food.
Probably PB&J.
Okay. And then finally, what's an interesting fact people do not know about you?
Um, I have two brothers that also played in the Novi hockey program.
Awesome. It's kind of a family affair a little bit. Uh,
Yep.
yeah. All right. Well, Luke, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thanks.